Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Pokemon card opening video. And today we will be opening one of these two Legendary Birds theme decks. Last time we opened the Sylveon Furious Fists deck, and today I am going to go for the Articuno one. Both of these theme decks are a part of the Roaring Skies set. So if you want to get cards that complement these decks, I would go out and buy some Roaring Skies packs, tins, whatever. No, I'm not trying to advertise. I'm just, speaking the truth when it comes to beefing up your deck. So, we've got Articuno here, which looks like a pretty card. Very pretty, very shiny. Again, these decks come with a predetermined set of cards. And this is a fire and water themed deck, so just a heads up before we open it. And yeah, I'm gonna open it off camera here, and hopefully it won't give me any trouble this time like it did last time, although I doubt that'll be the case. I don't know how you're supposed to open up these decks. I'm just gonna open it from the bottom. It may not be the right way, but you know what? Who cares? Like, I'm opening it anyways, so what else am I going to use the box for? Alright, here we go. Alright, so let's do this very quickly. Okay. Again, it comes with a coin. This one is a Chespin coin. It's pretty cute. And here is our amazing Hollow Articuno. It does look very pretty, I must say. And I'm going to take that code card. And we've got another set of damage counters, another playing mat. Got a lot of those. Put the plastic over here. And here's the set list for Roaring Skies. It's pretty neato, I guess. You could get a Mega Rayquaza EX. That's pretty cool. Mega Gallade. And the set list is here. Pretty cool, I guess. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about this deck. The Roaring Skies Articuno theme deck. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. And again, like last video, I'm going to set aside the energies so you can spare a little bit of pain. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, there are some dragon types in this deck as well, so that's pretty cool. I mean, you're gonna get like a quick look of what this deck is all about right here as I'm flipping through these cards looking for the energies to take out, but you know what? I don't even care. Alright, there we go. And there should be just a few more energies. Alright. That's it. So let's go ahead and analyze the hell out of this deck. First card, we've got Winona. Search your deck for up to 3 colorless Pokemon. Reveal them and put them into your hand. So Winona, obviously a flying type gym leader, and bird types or flying types in this game are colorless. So there you go. Professor's Letter. I mentioned in the last video how good of a card this is. If you've got no energies in your hand and you draw this card, you now have 2 energies because this lets you search for 2 basic energy cards and it lets you put them into your hand. So, sorry about that, guys. My camera actually just ran out of battery. It kind of has a sucky battery life, but hey, that's a rant for another day. Anyways, Helgon, pretty good Pokemon for getting Salamence out. Exoskeleton is obviously a very, very good move to tank some moves until you can get that Salamence out there. But, yeah. We've got Pokemon Center Lady. Not a bad card for healing Pokemon. Although I probably wouldn't recommend it because it does take up a supporter card that you could be using another one on your turn with. It heals special conditions, but special conditions aren't used that much unless you're dealing with, I don't know, that Victory Bell from the last theme deck or a Sceptile EX, which does have a move that could very badly hurt you in terms of special conditions. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, but it's good if you're in a pinch, I guess. I'd only have probably one at the most in my deck. Tierno, draw 3 cards. It's like the new Bill. Padova. I mean, Padova is pretty good, I guess. It allows you to look at the top card of your deck, and then you may shuffle your deck. I mean, if the top card isn't favorable, then the shuffle is worth it, so. Taillow. Double Peck is okay. Ultra Ball is a very good card. If you've got the cards to discard, that is, getting the Pokemon you need is very, very big and very much worth it. Swablu is very cute. That's all I can say about that. Tranquill. Now, Fly is a very, very weird move. It says flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. If heads, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage, done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. So it's kind of like in the video games where if you fly, everything misses. But it does a solid 40 damage for a stage 1 Pokemon no matter what. So there you go. Fearow is bird brain. We've got Drill Run, 4 colorless energy to use, but flip a coin. If heads, discard an energy attack to your opponent's active Pokemon, which could be could prove to be very, very useful if you're dealing with an EX card. Pelipper. I mean, Water Pulse is very good considering your opponent will always fall asleep. And you have a 50% chance of you not getting hurt next turn, so that's a thing. Swellow is also pretty good. I mean, it allows you to heal, so yeah. Bagon. I mean, Continuous Headbutt is a very, very weird move, but hey, it's not like Sneasel from the first Neo set, so. Pokemon Fanclub. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. It's a pretty good card if you want to get some basic Pokemons or Pokemon out there. I said Pokemons. Like if you're looking, like say you have an Eevee and a Bagon, but you have like other basic Pokemon that are much more worth it in your deck. Well, you could use this card and get them out there like very, very quickly. And yes, Articuno does count as a basic Pokemon. It is a Pokemon that does not evolve. And EX cards also count as a basic Pokemon because they do not evolve. Unless you're dealing with Mega Evolutions. Mega Evolutions do evolve from EX cards, so you gotta be careful about that one. So you can't use this card with Mega Evolution cards. Steven, search your deck for a supporter card and a basic energy card, reveal them, and put them into your hand. It's a very, very okay card. I mean, this is your supporter card for the turn, so you'll have to wait until next turn to use that supporter card that you got from your deck, but otherwise, a basic energy card is worth it, I guess, if you don't have an energy in your hand already. I do recommend Professor's Letter over this one, though, so that's just my opinion, though. Spearow. Dunsparce. Discard this top card of your opponent's deck. I mean, it's okay, I guess. Wally. Search your deck for a card that evolves from one of your Pokemon, excluding Pokemon EX. So you can't have a Mega Evolution, pretty much. And put it onto that Pokemon. This counts as evolving. Shuffle your deck afterwards. You can use this card during your first turn or on a Pokemon that was put into play this turn. It's a good card if you want to get a Salamence out or a Victory Bell out as soon as possible. And, you know, I would probably have one in my deck. So, yeah, that's all I can really say about that. Fletchling, there's no Talonflame in this deck, but there is a theme deck centered around Talonflame, so I probably wouldn't have Fletchling in this deck, so yeah. And then obviously we got Articuno. Freezing Wind is a great move. A solid 100 damage for 4 colorless. Not 4 colorless, 4 energy, I mean. It's very, very good. I mean, it could hit hard, and you could also use Find Ice to get, you know, your water energies. It's basically getting a step ahead of the game, you know? Like, if you've got a water-themed deck, I mean, this could be very, very useful for you. One of my friends actually has a deck that revolves around Kyogre EX, and he has Articuno in that deck. And he often uses Find Ice to get his energies very, very quickly, so he doesn't have to wait for them. And he obviously attaches them to Kyogre. Switch is a pretty good card. I mean, we all know what this card does. You could just switch your active with your benched. It's been around since the olden days. And now we've got Swellow, a full art Swellow, with an ability that says if your, I don't know if you could read it, but I'll read it anyways. If your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack on this Pokemon, take one more prize card. So 3 energy for a wing attack, 50 damage. It does a good amount of damage. I mean, it's a good early game Pokemon, but if you're dealing with EX cards or Stage 2 Pokemon, I probably wouldn't recommend it, but the ability it has alone makes it worth having, because you're basically, like, taking out an EX Pokemon, even though you're probably just taking out a Pokemon like Joltik. But that's because when you knock out an EX card, you get to take 2 prize cards, so. Swellow's a pretty decent card. Early game, not late game. Wingull, I mean, we saw Pelipper already. Revive is okay. I mean, just taking one basic Pokemon from your discard pile is something you may need in the future, so. Victini, oh, Victini. I wish you were better. You're a legendary, and all they do is make you a basic with 70 and 2 moves that are mediocre at best. Me First allows you to draw a card, and, you know, Victini is a good early game Pokemon, because you can draw cards with Me First, but I wish Victini was better. Psybolt, flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. That is okay. I mean, it's really nothing that good, really. I mean, 20 damage is not a lot of damage. I just wish they made Victini better. It counts as a rare, too. There's a star in the corner. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, I do wish they made Victini better. We already saw Bagon, already saw Dunsparce. Oh, now we get into the big guns here. Salamence. So, his first move, he has 3 moves, might I add. That's a lot of moves. His first move is Shatter, solid 60 damage for 1 fire energy. Discard any stadium card in play. So if your opponent has a stadium card that, you know, he or she is benefiting from, you could get rid of that benefit right away and just turn their world into a world of pain. Now, his second move, Power Howl. This attack does 20 damage times the number of cards in your opponent's hand. So if your opponent has like 14 cards, that does like 280 damage. Salamence is an amazing, amazing card. Steam Blast does a whopping 170 damage. But the condition is you have to discard 3 energy attached to this Pokemon. So overall, I'd say Salamence is a powerhouse. It is a very, very, very good card to have. Very good for late game. Very good for dealing with EX cards. Definitely recommend it. Swablu, Helgon, Professor's Letter again, Fearow, Taillow, Padova. I don't know if there's probably not an Unfizzant. God, there's not even a Fletchinder. There's a Tranquill though. Yeah, but yeah, that's basically the deck. It's very, very good. If you get that Salamence out and you have Articuno with Find Ice, like, that is a great combo to have. I mean, I know there's a Dragon Energy in this deck. Let me get it real quick for you guys. Right here. Double Dragon Energy, and, you know, it counts as 2 energies for Dragon type. It's like double colorless, but for Dragon only. Basically, if you can get that Salamence out and Articuno, and, you know, you could set up Salamence really, really easily with Articuno, so definitely something I recommend. It's a very good strategy. I'd say this theme deck is better than the Furious Fist Sylveon deck I opened up, but I mean, the only real way to find out is to make them go against each other. But yeah, this deck definitely better, but it's a very solid deck. I still wouldn't use it in a tournament. I don't think it's quite that good, but it's good enough to pass. I mean, you'd only need a few more cards to beef up this deck. And again, you know, buy packs, get more packs, beef up this deck with EX cards, better trainer cards, you know. Maybe a couple more energies. Get rid of this Victini, though. I mean, other than early game, Victini's useless. I don't know. I may face a lot of flame or a lot of complaining comments about my opinion on Victini. Who knows? Victini may be actually really good, but it's just my opinion. But yeah, I mean, this is the deck. Salamence and Articuno make a great team. Even in the video games where Articuno like beats Salamence because Articuno's ice type and ice beats dragon, I mean, Salamence is just a powerhouse. They could take anything, really. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this deck opening and analysis, and next time we will open the last one, the Zapdos theme deck. So thank you all very, very much for watching, and I will see you guys then. Peace out, everybody.